Class, there you are. Um, as promised, this is a new and sort of weird way that we're going to run class. I've been really impressed with, or I was really impressed when we were working digitally as a class, individually in the same room the other day in Google Docs. So this is me taking it one step further. You now have, drum roll please, a digital teacher. Fear not, I have not abandoned you. I am still here somewhere in the room. Over here. So you can just consider yourself lucky. You now have two of me. So here's what you need to accomplish for today. In your Google Documents, your AISZ Google Documents, side note, if you're not working in Google Documents via AISC, you're going to have to make that change because your folder now, a folder that I've shared with you, is in your AISC account. And so we're just going to look in this folder. You should find in there your project that you're currently working on. Now, if you're in a partner like Davide and Valentina, that document will be in the folder of the person who owns it. Again, I haven't done this yet with a group, and so I'm not totally 100% sure that I'm understanding this correctly. So we'll have to work out the kinks. Anyway, so you'll have today to work on your project. As usual, I'll be in there answering whatever questions you have and making sure that you're being effective and that you're not running off course. So that's the same as last time. Now, there's one big change for today. I need to make sure that you're really working, that you're really getting a lot done, and that this is working for you. I also need to know where you are and what you need from me next. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Gmail, your AISC Gmail, and you should see there an email titled February 8th Achievement. That's today. I want you to open that email, and in it you'll find kind of a strange format. It's a quiz, not a quiz, but it's a survey. So I just want to know what part of the writing process you were most engaged in today. If you were only still drafting, click that. If you were drafting and you got to revising, click both. If something else that doesn't appear in this list, just type it in and click that. If you're pretty much done and you are working on or moving towards revisions, I want you to fill out this one. It just asks you to rate your perception of your ability or your achievement in these 6 areas, which you should recognize from 6+1 traits if you've been at the school for long. Ideas, organization, word choice, voice, convention, and presentation. This is the way you're publishing it. Some of you are doing a podcast, some of you are doing a story. How are you going to publish that? We could talk more about that in our individual conferences. No effort means I didn't do anything at all. I'm lost, I'm not sure. It's okay, maybe you did it, but you didn't necessarily do your best work. Maybe you did good work, and maybe you did your absolute best work and you cannot possibly do any better. So just go through and thoughtfully choose one for each. The next one, I want you to describe in more detail what you accomplished today. Be as specific as you can. That'll help me a lot. What's the next step? I want you to think about what you're going to do in the next class. Between now and the next class, what are you going to complete on your own outside of class? You're giving yourself your homework. What do you need from me? Maybe this is recording space and equipment. Maybe it's a question that you have. Maybe you need to know how to punctuate dialogue. Just let me know so that I can be extra prepared for the next class. The next one is just asking you how much of my time you're thinking you're going to need next class period so that I can say, okay, I'm going to work mostly with Ben today because he did a 5. He says he's fallen and he can't get up. Haha. And I'm just going to leave Eric alone because he says 1, leave me alone. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't need help. Finally, are you happy with your achievements as a writer today? is a 1. That means I don't know what I was doing today. My mind was clearly on something else. And 5 would be, wow, I'm really impressed with myself. Clearly, I'm the next J.K. Rowling. And just today, I would like for you to give me some feedback, questions, comments, or complaints about the format of this class today. When you're done, click submit, okay, and you're done. It would be great if everybody could go to that form at 12:45. You might have to remind me to send it. But I really need everybody to have that done by 1 o'clock so that I know where we're headed. Now, if as a class I feel like we've accomplished our utmost best and we worked quietly and effectively for the entire class period, you never know what might happen. I am definitely not above bribery. And just for a little extra inspiration, take a look at this.
Will you fight? No! We will run! And we will live!
Shame on you. This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst.
And I guarantee you, we won't go by in your life. You won't regret walking out, letting them get the best of you.
Well, I'm not going home.
We've got too far!
And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause.
A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy.
You're gonna work harder than you ever worked before.
But that's fine, we'll just get tougher with it.
If a person grits his teeth and shows real determination,
failure is not an option.
That's how winning is done. Believe me when I say
We can break this army here.
And win just one for the Gipper.
But I say to you, what every warrior has known since the beginning of time,
you've got to get mad.
I mean plumb mad dog mean.
If you would be free men, then you must
Fight to fulfill that promise. Let us cut out their living guts
1 inch at a time.
And I believe in you.
let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
You're like a big bear, man.
This is your time.
Seize the day.
Never surrender. Victory or death.
That's the Chicago.
Who's with me?
Clap! Clap! Don't let him die! Clap!
All right, let's fly.
And gentlemen in England, now a bed. Shall
No, my name is the Lord. But I
tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take
our Independence Day.
You can do it!